history, PR, good extremity playmaker. What does FlyQuest have to answer that? Because Vexite and Fnatic were meant to be like the young, upcoming new wave of Australian players to be that for FlyQuest, and so far they have not lived up to that. They need to now.
A wave of positivity here on the desk. That's sarcasm, by the way, if you didn't pick it up. But it is going to be a tough matchup. For both of these teams, this tournament is going to be tough because we're demanding certain results. Let's get into it now and see how it pans out.
Positivity, baby. That is Yanko and Dust for sure. No, Sam. It's our job to bring the positivity. And Mohan, I'm positive that GamerLegion are going to find a bit more success today because it's been damn near a month since this team has won an event.
Won an event? Yeah, man, that's high standards.
Sorry, won a match.
Not even phase win every month.
Excuse me, won a match. It's been a tough go of it for GamerLegion lately, but again, we know there's this roster influx. It's just, this is one of those teams. At the start of the day, we were discussing how in the start of 2026, there is an open door for certain new organizations to potentially start stealing invites away from other orgs that have held them for now a year, 2 years. And GamerLegion are on that cusp. They're still maintaining, don't get me wrong. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. But if they can't get a project to start succeeding, then they are getting into that danger zone. FlyQuest, obviously, as the desk so aptly put it, same thing, but for the Asian region. If not for the Mongols' success in getting new invites, we could have already cut them out of things like the Major. For now, it's a B hit with plenty of bodies for Towson to shoot at, but he doesn't make contact, and so it's 5 players strong inside of B here for the FlyQuest bomb plant.
Yeah, this is not the best situation. They worked hard to try to get Towson to get a kill, but without it, 45 retake doesn't happen very often.
Gonna try to use the gap at the doorway and a boost outside of the window, so doing what you can while the door remains smoked, and then once it fades, we're gonna go barreling in for the retake, but no kid on the play, so bit desperate. PR, Rez, kill a piece, and Vexite's gonna tap it back with that P250. Quad kill Vexite. You wanted some entries, you wanted some potential, well there it is. Early days, and a strong multi-kill to kick off the FlyQuest run.
It's an interesting conversation about JKS. I really like Dust's point about no consistent openers, and I also 100% agree with Yanko that like you didn't want to say that JKS needs to be carried to succeed because that isn't true. It's just that he's a star anchor, so he needs it's a ROPS, right? He can't just and not the quality of ROPS per se, but definitely can add to a team in a similar way. But he needs a stronger core around him for that to matter, really. It's just not a takeover. It's like Serato or ROPS or whatever. I mean, they can be stars in their positions, which is hard, but they can't just suddenly be superstars across the board. So it's just not going to happen. But I think he picked an interesting time to come back to FlyQuest. You know, lots of fresh blood. Potentially the strongest lineup they could have ever had with him. But they are missing this one thing in their composition that is on the openers. They've got to solve that. There's just no way to supplant that. As for GamerLegion, I mean, we know the story with them. They're just looking to win something.
Looking to win something, and nowadays just looking to win a match. Give me a match win. Give me something to be positive about. I mean,
gotta win a match.
2025 was a year where PR has actually put himself in the conversation for, opener of the year. Like he has had some dominant individual levels, and then it's the system around him that's kind of been shaky as of late. Rez was a real pillar of stability for them, and it felt like him and PR could at times pull off victories themselves. But while in flux lately, GamerLegion have really shown a poor side of themselves. It's time to find out if Hypex can fix that. Or really, if Ash can fix it.
Yeah.
Because Ash kind of made it, GamerLegion is always a tale of Ash. They go hand in hand.
Yeah, I mean, he's also chosen to stick around. And so, I mean, it's sticking around in a place that's just constantly developing and selling players. So maybe they don't want to be in that position forever, but that's their reputation right now. But, you get someone like Rez and you have Ash right there. At some point, you want to switch over to winning, right? I mean, it's like Mouse NXT or older Mouse in general, or, just some of the other teams that have farmed and traded players of the past. One thing they definitely need to do is learn how to activate their operas better.
Insta-gush for PR, so that Scout's not going to be getting into the play. That is an A-site prime for the taking. FlyQuest just stomping their way to the full 3-0 start. It's a sea of utility, and they're going to find nobody home to stop them.
Beautiful smoke pairing right there. Covers everything for this exact. It'll be low friction. No casualties before the bomb gets planted. And now a feeding frenzy for the big guns. Maybe. Maybe not.
A little bit of damage. Tidbits of it. Oh, okay. Towson with a crazy team kill. That had to have been inaccuracy. All's good if majority survive.
I'm sorry, Judge. I was just inaccurate.
It wasn't my fault, sir.
It was jumping an act. So what do you think about FlyQuest and then GamerLegion?
I think that FlyQuest, between the two of them, FlyQuest need this more. Or else we're watching an entire region in Australia just disappear from the circuit. In a lot of ways, they're on the brink of not getting invited to events. Yeah, like the dodo bird.
The dodo bird. That sounds Australian too.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is, but
I don't think it is.
It must be.
But it does sound like it, yeah. Well, they're nothing now.
There's a region on the line with FlyQuest, you know. And especially because we're talking about Asia on the rise. That's the tale of 2025.
Yeah.
It earns you more opportunity if you're FlyQuest to actually make those cutoffs.
And for a while, the best thing out of Asia was the Australian teams.
The best thing out of Asia is still Sponge.
Yeah, and FlyQuest somehow have got JKS back. They put together this lineup with these new talents, and they've got these great jerseys. I mean, come on.
You finally convinced JKS to join the Australian team. And that's when suddenly Australian Counter-Strike is going to hit like an all-time low.
That's
can't be. So I'm on the FlyQuest hype train. I think that they're setting themselves up to really succeed for the Budapest Major as well, with this string of European events and boot camp that they're going to be accomplishing. They're here from now until the Major. And with a lack of top 10 teams at this event specifically in Bucharest, this is a great chance for FlyQuest to put things together. And so far, I like the utility usage, I like the executes. But now they're up against guns, so let's see if that entry issue is going to rear its ugly head early on in this map. Rez repositioned just as they're starting to get that execute going. Oh, Towson.
Beast.
Double kill, way too easy. Triple as he guns down Regali. The fourth player in JKS is going to catch him off, but JKS with a 1v5 ahead of him in 7 seconds to do it. This is done. 4 players strong for GamerLegion. Guns make a world of difference.
They do. The money solves all problems. I think that's how that saying goes.
Clean as need be, Towson. I think it is cool in this head-to-head that we do have like 2 different identifiable issues for each of the teams.
Yeah.
Activating an Opera for GamerLegion, finding entry success for FlyQuest. You know what you need to do better? If we can see it, they can see it.
And you got like equivalent levels of desperation.
Nothing like 2 hungry dogs.
Yeah,
Wanders.
exactly. Just dog fights. But like ethical.
Because they're humans.
They're human. Human fights. Just sounds awful.
PR sitting pretty, chucks a nade back out. Does a bit of chip damage on Vexite. He'll be sitting on 57 as they look to get this ball rolling towards Cap. Bomb in tow. And being afforded to make their moves at the moment, GamerLegion aren't too disruptive at the time being. Incendiary here for PR, thrown down when needed, but at 30 seconds, he decides to keep it. Smoke lands on the boxes. Hypex gonna take contact. Miss shot, huge entry for Vexite. That is a beautiful AK headshot, but even better is PR. Triple mow down as they try to get out from the catwalk. Bomb still to be planted, but that is lights out shooting from PR off of the ramp. Is it enough to set them up for the retake? Rez and Towson inbound from CT spawn, and ZTR leans back from long. FlyQuest trying to get off this bomb site. Low health is Ints. You've got a frag grenade on Netic, so damage could be key in terms of getting this bomb to pop.
They got to knock one down, and Netic's looking for a time to push. Might cost him. Oh, comes in a little too late for that.
And Netic trying to play ahead of the smoke, just gets cleaned up from it, so GamerLegion's retake is good. That is all made possible by PR's mowdown.
That's why you keep hearing about PR. I mean, they got Towson over on BPR. A mere spitting image over on the A site. They got threats.
Oh! And inches off from that fourth kill as well. Yep. That's what PR does, folks. Economic woes for FlyQuest now already challenged towards top middle. Rez feeling freed up. Covered by Hypex, who gets on the board. The victim of that Vexite entry 1 round ago. Flexing the better guns here, looking to tie game up 3-3.
I'm a Hypex fan. Are you?
Hypex?
Yeah.
Not particularly.
Okay.
Not blowing my mind. But the last person I said that about was Mattis in London.
Oh, wow.
And then he went on to
Win London.
Yes. So I think I'm gonna shut the hell up.
Who do you want to curse next?
Hugo Byron.
He's just going to cast poorly now after you said that.
Actually, I don't want to kick Hugo while he's down. He lost his lover for this event. We got Harry and Henry G on the B stream later today. Oh! Drive-by Desert Eagle will give FlyQuest something to try to roll with, but unfortunately it's a kill on both sides of the attack. Bomb just stuck along the wall, and clean conversions coming forth from GamerLegion.
Every round like this.
Every
round like this. That's a quote.
Guys, I wanna do broken.
Wow, he's getting involved big time.
Hypex.
Hypex. New guy. Listen up.
He said, guys, I want to do brokey. Brother, you and everybody else. if only we could all play like brokey. If only.
What's going to be brokey? Is that going to be a playoff cat?
It's probably going to be like a, you know, last second jump into a bomb site, no scope type situation.
Oh, Collat.
We'll find out. Right now, it's GamerLegion with the fast answer.
Oh, he's got the op of the... Oh, soon peak lowers, or... Let's see. No one in suicide right now.
Oh, it's top mid.
Okay.
Feeling like he's earned the angle. He's got support behind him. But Things starting to get... Oh my god. Okay, Brokey just means whatever the hell you want. Just do whatever the hell you want, Hypex. Goes for the top mid peak. Doesn't quite get to establish on the angle comfortably. Still sticking around.
Psycho.
Finally starts to peel back. Meanwhile, long contact. ZTR stepping up to the plate with a double kill.
Beautiful.
Dropping the bomb in the middle of all of that, and that is what you love to see. While Hypex is taking all this attention in middle, just trying to carve a path for FlyQuest. Instead, it is ZTR, triple kill, bomb dropped again. One-man army over on long doors to secure a GamerLegion lead.
You ever seen rifle work like that from ZTR?
No, sir.
Canceled a spray transfer into the second guy, came back for the first.
And Towson hot on your heels. It is over soon enough. FlyQuest banking on a Vexite 1v5 now. PR is going to find his headshot. And we've got success across the board for GamerLegion, which always bodes well.
Yeah, I'd like if Hypex is going to be active, that active on comms and take that even if he doesn't get a kill, if he's not dying and they start squeezing for other parts of the map and players like ZTR are ready, then he's had an impact. I'll tell you right now, there is nothing better than having an opper that has ideas. You know, if you want an inspired opper because you can tell them to do whatever you want throughout a game, but they know best. And if they're willing to take control and set up a play, you can call around that. Makes it so much easier and makes the round way more dynamic too. You know you've got everyone playing a confident position. It was a small glimpse into the comms.
A shot here for Hypex though.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good at all.
That op is pretty far back.
Yeah, that's the silver lining here for GamerLegion. Irretrievable AWP.
Careful.
PR taking a bit of damage. Look at them come. This is going to be a burst onto the A site. But PR kind of ropes them into the trap, and ZTR continues to tap away with his rifle. Now stuck on elbow are the remaining 3 FlyQuest members.
Whoa.
And PR down to 2 bullets. Getting a little sketchy here. Regali managed to pick up a kill in the middle of all that, but it's okay. It's okay. Close your eyes and it's okay. Fnatic has grabbed a gun. Unfortunately, it's empty. Fake plant, and res there to clean up. So GamerLegion go 5 rounds consecutive. And of course, Hypex dies there.
He can't miss that shot, though. Yeah, he can't.
If you're going to miss it in this round.
In this, yeah, that's a good point. Get the miss out now. But if you're going to be in a spot like that, definitely, those is 100%. Those have to be those are the 3-foot putts, Connor.
The 3-foot putts.
You're not getting on tour with
Well,
them.
It took us 4 maps, but we've made our first golf reference of the day. 4 maps. Let's see if they can just get it up and down. Pretty comfortable cat control, all things considered. FlyQuest not having to exert too much effort for it. But every time they've rounded that first corner, PR has been kind of floating an elbow, trying to deter them. This time, it's a changeup. PR locked in behind the mid doors instead with Rez alongside him. That's a lot of the GamerLegion firepower right here on mid. And FlyQuest stomping around in the bottom of tunnels. Fnatic making his position known. Banking on ZTR not being able to get another one of these multi-kills, but they eat their flashes on the exit, and Inns is now a second low player here for FlyQuest. No trade. JKS swings and gets it before any other CT can get into the action. Hypex not gonna miss. Beautiful shot as PR climbs up through middle, sensing blood in the water as GamerLegion content to attack from the back line, and all that FlyQuest end up with is this long control, so they'll try to slam themselves against the A site. Losing Regali in the backdrop leads JKS to another clutch attempt. 2 players up from this CT spawn. We say he can't do it all, but he's done enough. 3 kills, 4 for JKS. But time expires. He literally can't do it all.
Yeah, he had to run after that, get both kills. Couldn't happen. They had the Ares in the hole and Rez on that flank with the bomb at long, and the deed was already done. It's good kills in the end, but that's it. It's all cosmetic. Some impact, knocking all that economy value down. But what I'm focused on right now is how good GamerLegion look across their whole team individually. We're getting some standout moments right now, frag-wise.
Vexite for the long entry. Trying to play the spawn, eating the flashes.
Gonna run into that.
Ooh.
Molly missed.
They give him a little bit of space to work, and that one gun FlyQuest have to work with gets thrown over towards Regali where it belongs. 4 players go charging down through middle, and we'll see Rez along this back wall of middle.
Kind of love this play from ZTR. I think he's almost too scared to take it a step further, but that would be the absolute right idea to bring back this 5v4 advantage. But for now, FlyQuest, they're moving quickly up on Cat. It's a great opportunity for them.
It's a good play to make. Going for the...
Oh, this is a good fake, too.
Yep. Flash out through the tunnels. Gets another player allocated towards B.
They're not going to double it, right?
Just end A, boys. You've got this, FlyQuest. You've got this. You're going to find commitments here. You're not going to find PR.
Oh, I love it. I think they've done just right.
Hypex, nice wall bang there on Ints, but still a bit timid with ZTR not too far away, and pistols on 2 of the 3. Regali, the guy with the op, is also the guy with the bomb. And ZTR is able to get back into cover. You want this op on the line, so it'll be Fnatic to plant, and sure enough, they go up catwalk in with it. FlyQuest finding a solution because of a missed incendiary on Vexite. He was afforded that opening kill, and they instantly rock the boat back up the Cat, finding 0 resistance on the way into A.
I actually love the one nade set from Inns as they just take Cat on a delayed timing. I feel like that was the perfect amount to make it somewhat believable, or just influence the CTs into not moving when they had already a B lean going on. Yeah, again, ZTR, maybe the only way to save that round, but I think in his head, he's thinking, we lost one on a mixed buy. Maybe this 5v4, we shouldn't look into it too much and just hold our positions. So it's a good answer here for FlyQuest. Azza behind him.
Trying to go for it again. Hit, though, is Fnatic. Fine by him. Still able to come through with the entry frag. And the long control that comes with it. 2 more players also out through those doors.
I'm loving the tempo, to be honest.
Fast tunnel play.
A lot more aggression. Take some time off the clock. I've got everything cleared out, looking for this, long hit that's coming. FlyQuest have left 2 back to catch any lingering flanks. This also keeps the option open to go B if they want to, but not watching from Playground. And they have numbers, so they don't really need to overcook this.
We'll pause for a second. We'll see if
this is a very hard transition. Like lots of teams know the timing to do this at, but it gets so messy communication-wise when that smoke goes up and then CT start blowing it open. They start peeking over with the op. Like, transposing needs to be done flawlessly. They've already got 1 pick off.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh, my goodness.
PR and Rez both with a kill on the corner. JKS, almost caught jumping up. Hypex not able to hit it.
Okay.
Triple. JKS, that's what he needs. That's what the desk is talking about. You can't always call on him to do everything, but once the entries have kind of happened and there's positioning and JKS knows all the pieces and where they're at, you get those moments of masterful play. 3 kills for JKS. Round-winning moment, you'd assume, but with low health on 2, you've got to give Towson the benefit of the doubt that there's still something to be done here. 11 rounds into this half. Low money on a couple teammates, so maybe he just wants to deal damage on the exit. And yeah, 3 sets of eyes all trained in on him. So JKS with a round-winning play.
They're still coming towards him. Oh.
Finish off JKS. The little health that remained. But that is a moment for Justin Savage.
Super solid stuff. The third player that came up on Cat, was he reloading or did he?
It was Hypex. I think he missed the op
the
shot.
op shot. Yeah. Hypex,
Say it.
he can miss. He can miss.
Can't we all?
Those are some crazy noises.
The new grenade sounds?
Yeah.
It makes sense, though. It's a bottle. It's a bottle filled with liquid.
Yeah.
Boost on Cat. Looking for the vision. Oh, from beyond the grave.
He went high. See the loft on that guy?
I did. Hypex also taken down from above. Trying to go for that boost. Instead, just puts his head on a silver platter. Good swing here from Towson. Felt like Fnatic saw it, but the commitment. As Bomb sits in T-spawn, FlyQuest have reached out across the map, but somebody's going to have to give up their positioning. And that's going to create uncertainty in the middle of this round at some point. Not knowing where and if GamerLegion get aggressive. Oh, Int's actually catching PR as he doubles back towards that same angle. Rez has taken damage close on the mid doors, and they're going to keep pressure on him. All while Regali takes control of Long. Nades on top of Rez. And I guess Bomb be damned, you're just going to find this one with all the kills. So in a 3v3 situation, it comes up FlyQuest, all three players strong, and a nice answer to tie up this first half.
Yes, it was, and it was a very close half. The thing is that it felt like GamerLegion could have dominated. They had some rounds that just looked unbelievable across all their individuals, and maybe because it's Dust2, it still just came down to who got aggressive, fast map control early. You know, maybe Hypex could have hemorrhaged some bleeding with a couple of more op shots. That's for sure. And that's the moment where, that's also a moment where, you know, GamerLegion don't have a great track record with oppers, but like, how can you blame them for that?
Sure. That one's not on the system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hit your shots. So a 3-round start from FlyQuest off the pistol and a 3-round finish to the half. It was dominant for GamerLegion in the middle. PR, a tale that's becoming all too often for GamerLegion, is this young prospect doing his role well. Big entry energy. And if he's playing well, expect for him to continue and opening up that space.
See you later. Not on the shoulder spot with the smoke out.
Ooh. Rez hit him with it. The slide by P250. Fnatic trying to find the connection in through that smoke. An act of desperation here for FlyQuest to hang on to the B site. Not gonna happen, not on Rez's watch. He got his, he opened up this door. GamerLegion bomb down, Flash comes over top, FlyQuest retake, inbound damage being done, and it is all GamerLegion. 4 kills on the post plant. Ash is hyped about that one.
That was filthy from Rez, man. That's just, it's a safe way to get information. He's shoulder spotting, he has a smoke out, ready for the fast release and everything. Ah, it's just absolutely filthy. I think after that moment where he took that first bullet, Vexite would have tucked and then thrown the smoke. It was, you know, it's not even as if he was going too wide. Just precision out of Rez.
crazy.
He's still jumping.
That was an open invitation to deal damage. Can't.
Sounded like Ben Stiller right there for some reason. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Here's your open invitation. No challenge for FlyQuest beyond that scout. Ramp to mid-smoke here for FlyQuest. But GamerLegion not all too concerned about what's on the other side of these doors. The double goose stack. Smoke in hand for Vexite. You let this get too dangerously close. He's going to drop that in front of him, but Towson ends up finding the aggression from Fnatic. Took a ton of damage, so Regali, there is a world. Unfortunately surrounded and all on his own. Bomb is able to break through from middle. So yes, they were throwing down util from that A setup, trying to make it seem as if there was something in mid, but GamerLegion take the chance to go scout it out and find no resistance.
I mean, look at their health bars.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I say no resistance. The health tells a different tale.
One knockdown at least.
But
yeah, didn't get much else.
But you know what they say, the follow-through is important. So getting through that mid-control, even though they did the damage, GamerLegion take an 8-6 lead.
Mm-hmm.
Terrorists win. PR and Towson numerically highest performing players for GamerLegion, but it's really been Rez with a couple of key moments, key shots. That P250 one tap gets this T side rolling. Momentum to come with it, as it is still just a Galil for JKS. Regali moves the Galil back, but it's the utility that follows him. Not affording FlyQuest any element of comfort here as they fade away. Stacking up on the A boxes and looking to make a move. They're going to try to take it on their terms, but the Galil hits the ground and the pistols have been spotted. You see the instant transition here for GamerLegion, and it all boils down to Fnatic on a 5-7. 3 players to try to best, and he'll find none of those 3. Now, there's another rifle in the mix because of that kill towards mid, but it hits the ground in Regali's hands as PR finds another headshot.
Just keep getting better and better now. It's getting a little scary here for FlyQuest. And I just keep thinking these two teams, man, both enter this tournament. Wonder what kind of team they're going to be this event. You know, like they both know the slump will end. But the question for them is just like, are they actually confident or just treading water? And I'm seeing moments here for GamerLegion that are like, okay, they could be a threat for sure. And then they're kind of puttering along at the same time. They're not like super confident, or sorry, they're not super comprehensive with all of their ideas. They're not crushing FlyQuest by any means. And I also do think there's more to see here from FlyQuest. But I don't think any questions have been answered quite yet. I think in terms of likelihood, for some reason, it feels like GamerLegion, you know, might be more expected to go farther in this event. You know, like playoffs is definitely possible, even if they haven't been great recently.
Just the fact that the event is open. This is a pool of teams that GamerLegion should definitely be at the top of.
Yeah.
It's just most recent events has kind of chipped away at our confidence for GamerLegion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, FlyQuest There was moments in certain matches throughout the year where we can maybe sing their praise, but when you show up to an event like Draculand, it really says how kind of a desperate space they're in, because there was many teams at Draculand, European teams, hungry for VRS points.
Yeah.
The fact that FlyQuest is making that journey to go play in an event like that, and then losing their opening game to the Basement Dwellers.
Boys. Oh,
The Basement Boys.
wasn't it?
I think it's Dwellers. No, it's the Basement Boys. Okay. Well. You'd think you'd just call yourself the Basement Dwellers.
But then you'd be Machine's clothing brand.
Oh, that's true. Copyright. That one's taken. Ince walks this up. You're going to find a rude awakening on the other side of that corner. Ooh, but the recovery's looking good. JKS in there with 2. Regali on the fallback. Man advantage, FlyQuest. They sign up for that fight. Both teams with bodies on Cat. And Regali makes the difference for the time being. Hypex afforded a chance to escape, but with that bomb, he can't go too far. PR versus an AWP. Down long A. You know, you'd usually give that to the AWPer, but PR is in form today. And he's going to try to keep that pressure up while Hypex takes a look at the corner, flashing himself back in. He's ahead of their nades, and he does a bunch of damage onto Vexite. Trying to bait out that op shot. PR getting beyond Regali, and Regali's going to recover with the second one. So Regali got it started on Cat, and Regali's going to end it on ramp.
Lovely. That was very close, actually. Like the attempt from PR, even just waiting there for a second might have got that peek out. It was the op in a very dangerous position. This whole spot on Cat's very messy because CTs are kind of floating the entire time. They don't take the corner control. They have to keep fighting for it over and over again, but they have numbers, so they had every right to. Okay, how do you
returns to the
grab
kill
that?
feed.
Yeah, I just walked into that.
Looks like Regali's just looking for duels. Trying to do it on his own over towards the doors, has instead given GamerLegion a chance at double digits and a chance to avoid getting reset economically. It was everything they had right here, right now. Everything they've earned by starting this T side on the right foot. Ince and JKS, with plenty of players ahead of them, are trying to get this boost in before the smoke fades. But we've got 4 members of GamerLegion right here. The lineup is good. It's a kill apiece for FlyQuest, but no multi-frag, which was much needed with a man disadvantage already against them.
It's such a better spot here, obviously, for GamerLegion when they win those trades. There's no one back on the A site.
And Fnatic gives his position away. Gets burned ever so slightly, but just enough to keep GamerLegion on high alert. The fallback's there for the taking. Towson's going to try to lock them in towards mid. And sure enough, looking to sweep away all of FlyQuest. He gets both headshots on his own, as it is GamerLegion to 10.
I can't help but feel like repeating the same Cat situation is just too high risk, even with the players that they have. It's just too easy to eat grenades. There's too many spots that T's can stand in and unpeak from. And obviously, with this first kill, sure, that makes it a lot harder to win anyways. But like, you see how the T's just have such a big advantage. When that smoke comes up, they were all in safe spots. I guess it would have been fine if they just weren't planning an entire exec behind it, and there was one guy who got picked off, and FlyQuest could fall back, but that wasn't the case. So GamerLegion hit 10.
Oh, does it again, huh? I love that Rez is happy to just kind of take a back seat and then deliver when he needs to. Exactly what he's going to do here in the 18th round. Beautiful headshot on an ill-equipped FlyQuest.
They're so good finding this open line and committing through to it quickly.
Collateral lands, but neither player dies. Just sets up PR to easily sweep away. The Hypex damage done. And GamerLegion's lead grows. Not even any real runway to stand on that pistol. The conversions, and now really in the washing machine. Getting rolled over our FlyQuest.
Yeah.
4 rounds behind, 2 rounds for the victory. Our GamerLegion, the money's flowing. The individual level is looking strong across the board. You get enough of what you need. You know, if there's been any criticism, it's like Hypex has missed a few shots, but that was the talking point coming into this game, was to get the Operas online. He's got to hold up his end of the bargain. He still showed us some potential. You clean up the easy ones, and this would have been even more dominant of a map.
Yeah, it's been the main takeaway, I think, with him for sure.
Early on in the series, shake off the jitters. It's all the easier when the rest of your team is playing as well as they are.
This timing, scaling up through CT. This kill is huge.
It's so confident, dude. GamerLegion now realizing they are just 2 steps ahead of the game.
That's just such a nasty frag to take away. All their middle vision is gone. Man advantage is gone. CTs have no way to push right after. There's no B setup to get into tunnels. There's no long play. They've just got to now sit and wait for the 5v4 to come to them.
Rounds like these, Rez feels like such a closer. That entry in the last round, this one again. When he knows the game is there to be won, he is ready to try to take those moments. JKS and Regali only a kill each. And Inns having gone down empty-handed means 3v2 GamerLegion, but they are rotating, FlyQuest that is, to the right site. There's going to be a follow-through here soon enough for GamerLegion.
They do just want to wait because they could just threaten that they've walked back and have the CTs either spread out
There's no other
or
options.
rotate together. Yeah.
Vexite's just got to keep his head down and hope Fnatic can serve up some sort of an assist. There's still so many grenades as well for GamerLegion. But they're silently crossing behind that smoke, and Vexite, you've got a chance as they're going to walk up through this ramp.
Crazy way to play it here. No smoke on the site. Let's see if they walk into it.
Cat distraction's good, but Vexite, again, it's only the one. Nobody's been able to multi-frag yet. Rez is not going to have time for this bomb plant, but Fnatic is still in a position where he could still somehow die. If Rez takes that Hail Mary wallbang,
He has to, like,
go
right.
for it. Oh, takes his chance, but it is still locked in by Fnatic.
I'm sorry if he hit that. That would have been an iconic moment.
I know, so Rez, but
NIP days.
instead it is FlyQuest with an 8th. Had to hit the wallbang. Instead, we've got a FlyQuest lifeline.
And that was a spot actually where they, well, going up to A, the 2 CTs there, I don't think they felt there was enough time to really wait long enough to threaten that they could have went B, but that was still a way harder situation for FlyQuest to overcome. Oh, credit to them, but it's still expensive.
Is it enough, though, for FlyQuest to kind of open up on the CT side? Is it enough for them to continue to throw tests GamerLegion's way? Feels like the attack is going to remain active. ZTR already with a comfortable bit of positioning. Usually you round that corner, you've got bodies to hold you back.
Oh, they keep doing this aggressive cat play.
Yep.
I don't know if this is going to work.
ZTR's already ahead. Oh, never mind.
Nice kill. Okay.
I was going to say, they've already got a player ahead of it, but Inns is able to clear that. There's no fallback for free. PR's Desert Eagle besting Regali. Still an additional player on that A site in JKS towards ramp. Head tucked and allowing for them to walk out if they so choose, but they don't just yet.
Oh, it's just so messy, though, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Best case, they get 2 walking backwards. The T's coming up the stairs.
It was always going to be messy, Mohan.
Yeah, that's true.
And that has
that pizza
remained
molly.
true. He's able to get a bit of
Oh
sanctuary
my.
while Towson comes through with another headshot. Him and PR just trying to race towards the top of that leaderboard.
JKS has a move to muscle.
Gets off of ramp. Here's the approach.
Oh.
Oh, dude, 75 damage.
Oh, you hit him twice!
That's what you love to see.
Come on.
Hypex into the action. Double wallbang
That's
with
crazy.
the op to deny JKS his chance to be the hero. Doesn't even get a moment to fire off in response.
I haven't seen that in years, maybe even decades.
That's what we love to see. Into the action goes Hypex. Kind of firing up as this game goes on. GamerLegion take their 12th with 4 map points to close out Dust2.
Twice through defaults.
I think he showed though.
Yeah?
JKS, when he
His left
repositioned,
side?
when he went from ramp behind the boxes,
Let's see.
there's a chance that barrel showed.
That was the second one. Yeah. Wow.
I also think I heard Hypex say it. I wasn't sure, but I think he just said it. Either way, unfortunate JKS doesn't get a chance to shine. Now it's MP9s for FlyQuest. Dwindling utility. And so consistent to just trying to make this cat approach work. But right now, there's no threat coming from Catwalk. All in on long, our GamerLegion. Early days in this round as well.
Two HEs here to break the smokes on the cross. That's going to be everything for FlyQuest. They're not in a spot to go for a retake. They need to get kills as the exec comes down, as the cross takes place. They're going to try to interrupt right here. There's the first.
Regali up next. But now those nades aren't going to be utilized. JKS only got one out. You've got to pick it back up if you're Regali. They'll find it. All right, recovered. And the idea works. It interrupts GamerLegion, catches them off guard, but ZTR's recovery's good. And it's a low health Ints standing where JKS had fallen on low HP with Fnatic coming in from Cat. And no further frag grenades.
See if ZTR plants single or if he just waits.
Towson concerned about the possibility of a flank. ZTR trying to take a look,
Wow,
but
very dangerous game.
Yeah, what are you up
why
to?
even do that?
giving your head over to Ints makes this one all the easier. 10 seconds left. Bomb gets picked up. Ints going for the jumping MP9 as he's always going to try. And so Ints given a chance to extend play here.
Yeah, that was a very sketchy decision out of
Yikes.
ZTR. The fact that someone's in CT is, well, very likely.
It's about exactly what you'd expect.
Yeah, and with the player on the ramp, you have someone to cover you. If someone starts shooting through the smoke or what have you, as long as they clear the back at default, then there's no other position they have to be really worried about. But either way, it's a lifeline for FlyQuest. A 5v5 situation again. They haven't been guaranteed just taking long in this game.
Fnatic into the tunnels has been having a rough go. But he's supported by Regali. Or really vice versa. Regali first contact. But they seem cautious about this setup. So Fnatic now is going to have to hold them back. Will do so with the headshot onto Rez. Towson takes the damage from the Opper. And so Tunnels has gone well for FlyQuest. Ooh, but it's
through
the
the door.
fallback that gets denied instead. Last couple of bullets in that magazine. Hypex ends up finding the retreat. And Regali trying to get him from behind this jump up. It's not there, though. He goes hunting for PR in the backdrop instead, and JKS's patience pays off. It's a nade with Towson's name on it, but it doesn't get placed where it needs to finish this one up with majority alive. JKS slides right back in, comes through with the execution, and it's FlyQuest double digits.
Nice one there for JKS fighting for space on Cat. They weren't scared of anything going down in middle. Took really good control of the map right there. Make this a 2-round game. GamerLegion without money. Finally, this looks possible for FlyQuest, even if it's not convincing quite yet. Uh-oh, missed that.
It's all good. Just a pack of pistols. Easy farm for Fnatic. Quad kill from back plat.
That's what it all comes down to now.
And we go 24. GamerLegion have had the bigger individual moments, but FlyQuest have fought tooth and nail to push us the distance in regulation. Final timeout used from Ash. Gonna let Azur back on the mic as well. I'm just waiting for that PR final blow.
Yeah, I wonder what the call is going to be. This game has sort of had like a lot of very isolated tactical moments. I haven't really seen like an overarching sort of idea that they've wanted, besides FlyQuest really going for cat control aggressively a lot of times with 2 or 3 people. It's not something you see very often. They've kept that up, but from GamerLegion's perspective, I feel like priority number 1 is just stopping all of those pushes, because they're the easiest to push back safely. I just don't know where they would want to finish in this spot. We haven't seen a lot of tunnels plays, not ones that have worked anyway.
Regali gonna keep testing this with these frag grenades. 3rd time's the charm.
Feels like they're gonna look for their cat opening again if they can find it. If they wait long enough, again, they know the CTs, they get really antsy about cat.
They actually find the opening through middle, right? And you've already thrown out 3 grenades, so there's no nades to open up that smoke.
They're too late to this.
They threw so many smokes that, eesh, it's going to be the double rebuttal here for GamerLegion. 3v5, traded instantly, flank out from JKS.
The bomb's outside of the doors.
Oh god, they've got to go somehow back and get it. Luckily, still having smokes to do so. And remember, frag grenades all thrown by FlyQuest early is why these smokes for GamerLegion have afforded them so much sanctuary. Into the post plant goes ZTR and Towson. Chance to close out right now.
Lots of utility here for the CT side. 2 smoked, 1 molly to respond for ZTR.
We'll see where it goes down, and we'll see when it goes down, because if it blocks off both of the tunnel players, that could kill their approach. But it's going to be a tough angle to be thrown out by ZTR. He's not going to throw Jack, and Towson actually lets him die. The walkout through tunnels from Inns and JKS. Gets across the board. All's good for FlyQuest. We go overtime.
Nice. Okay, they do it. That's a really solid. After that, B-take looked very clean. Like getting out of the doors, no one there to stop them. Really was in the back of GamerLegion's mind that they're going to try A, like it feels like 70% of the time. Or FlyQuest's mind, I should say. One kill apiece from the B defenders. That's all that was needed.
Just enough. Boy. Damn, just crawling this one out long. PR going through this. Left side of smoke was open. But he wants to get flashed through. Oh, he would have spotted that, surely.
Oh, he actually didn't.
Now confirmed, Regali kind of floating back there. They're trying to open up that smoke, maybe to give Regali another chance. He completely forfeits any vision on the site. Fnatic's gonna go challenging out through middle, and Rez drops the ball, but he's got Towson to work with. Still trying to keep the pressure up with Util. They hear this stomp from Inns. They are so adamant about taking back middle, and it does now allow for everybody to just focus over towards long. Damage on PR is not gonna make his life any easier. JKS strikes while they're flashed.
Okay.
Uncomfortable moment for the ramp players. And JKS Not the first layer of aggression FlyQuest end up throwing out, challenging on their terms. Hypex down with nothing, FlyQuest with a lead.
A lead? That's actually kind of wild. I mean, it felt like we were kind of scoring this comeback as it took place, but it didn't feel possible like some of the other comebacks that we've seen. But they put their rounds together. They had to win versus all these different types of attacks that were coming their way. Quietly, they look confident. Here's FlyQuest now, 13-12 over GamerLegion. It looked like there were more than enough chances to close out.
That's what you love to see.
Yeah, but you know what? He misses a 3-foot putt, so I'm not going to get excited about some of those shots. This is sort of the Draca-Lele type energy you're getting out of Hypex right now.
Walk-up catwalk opened up from it. Thing is, missed the sitters over in regulation, but then nailed the opening kills in overtime.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll just see how much that ends up being worth, because all of a sudden you've got plenty of bodies inside A, and CTR's not letting you get away with it. So doors cross punished out of spawn. Hypex is going to find impact in overtime instantly.
It mattered. It was a big kill. Headshot on the cross. And that's kind of the whole story right there. I never like when a team they take the long control, they try to fight to the site, but they didn't get a kill yet. And it's like, you know, it's just going to be a grueling finish. Comes down to 1 or 2 players.
Sometimes Dust2 really is that simple. Nail him on the cross.
It's all in the tack pause.
Yeah. Yo, Hypex. Hit
Turn
something.
your reaction up.
Yeah. You hit that shot, we win this round, and dead on. Surely you hit it once, you get to go for it again. No, instead he's got this, he's got the front tunnel spawn for B, so he'll try something at the B site, you'd think. Making his move. I mean, there has been a lot of action.
Oh,
That's it. That's it.
He's got to hit those, man.
Right there.
He put himself in the spot for it.
Just a little over flick by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's where you're not even supposed to. You're just supposed to have the crosshair placement so you can just click.
He tries to go for the adjustment. You see the bullet hole in the wall behind where Inns went for that jump up. The idea is great. Identified a strong opening move with how often FlyQuest have been taking this cat look, with how JKS has floated up here successfully in overtime even. Oh, what could have been. Instead, 5v5. And FlyQuest going to keep members strong on cat. Ince wants them to stay behind this smoke, to keep them back at 40 seconds, to deter them from trying to hit this A site. Right now, FlyQuest have no idea what long A looks like. But GamerLegion instead gonna go back for this mid to B play, leading with the bomb. You've got a challenge out from the doorway. Rez recovers while blind. JKS hits his. It's Rez and JKS locking horns over top of the smoke. The challenge out from Ince is good. That cat play works out. A dink against Rez. He is toppled. And Towson can't even get into the action. This mid to B falls flat yet again. Sure, there's a time for a kill or two, but Towson, it's an act of desperation. and it fizzles out with 3 players looking at each other. FlyQuest take 2 in overtime.
Okay, not bad, FlyQuest. Let's go. That's, yeah, well, so far, unbeatable on the mid-B defenses. So even though GamerLegion put a lot of things in place, getting out, getting the space, really threatening the split, they don't seem to have a problem with that part of the game here on CT side.
Now the question becomes T-side entries for FlyQuest.
You know, we did get a couple of good entries from Fnatic.
Yep.
They did send them out, and I think when you go up and down this list, that is who you want to see taking those duels.
Quick move from Rez into the tunnels, doing it on his own as well. Vexite's long challenge inbound. Uh-oh.
It's on purpose.
Rez starting to feel like this is entirely clear. He'd be correct. Along the wall dropped is Vexite. Low health here for JKS, gonna get things awkward, but that was a CT nade that exposes ZTR. He wasn't ready for that. PR maybe offering up something towards FlyQuest, but in the meantime, GamerLegion still come out on top, comfortably 4v2, and all that damage versus JKS is gonna keep the FlyQuest top performer at bay.
He's giving him a shot.
Oof, PR not only exposing ZTR, but then exposing himself to that op at a distance. Now, it's the bomb on Regali all the way back. They don't fully expose the crossover. That nade will not only get JKS in the open, but also pushed over the line. Regali, it is a much-needed 1v3 clutch, or GamerLegion tie this game again. An instant CT victory. Regali's got the bomb on site. 25 seconds to work. Could go for the first kill. And we'll see if Rez is able to react fast enough. There it is, that sliver he needs. Just a bit of contact to confirm. Regali, 3 bullets in the magazine.
I mean, you just got to plant.
Yeah, and hope to God that they don't all swarm instantly. He has no chance to miss a shot here. There's no time to go for a reload in the middle of all of this, and Rez is fast on the trade to give GamerLegion 14.
They could be a threat. I mean, it looked like with the two rounds in that first half, FlyQuest put himself in a good spot, but something tells me GamerLegion could definitely rally.
Scary moment there, PR opening the door for A site to be taken.
Yeah.
Just threw ZTR under the bus.
GamerLegion had some very, very dominant CT rounds. It was on purpose, that smoke.
Whoa. Hypex finding impact in overtime. Better late than never, I suppose. It's 2 rounds out of the 5 in overtime where he gets the 5v4 for GamerLegion. Round winning door pick in the first half, potentially the 15th right here and now.
This nade. Oh, that's
Fire.
Molly coming.
Vexite confirming his position. PR sees that as a chance to
crazy.
hunt. Slides down.
No.
No way, PR.
No.
But who finds who?
Oh,
Vexite
doesn't matter.
gets the better of it. Took a bunch of damage. Knew something was up. Had that inkling. Just the right amount of intuition. Vexite with a reposition, drawing a lot of the GamerLegion attention his way, and that cracks the door open for the cross on A, but Towson gets the kill from mid. Rez is able to help out with Towson, who ends up getting a second kill from middle, back towards CT, and there is nothing more here for FlyQuest.
Yeah, totally crushed right now. That's a big recovery at a GamerLegion again, their CT side. It's where their brightest moments have been.
Townsend, 25 kills now. This is the opening here for Hypex, just sitting duck and Regali.
And Towson's not as consistent as PR, but when he's playing well, his aim looks just like PR.
Yes, sir. Tap it away for the cross. Limitations here in the final round of overtime. Scout for Regali, Galil for Vexite, and Inns. And PR waiting to time this nade to perfection. But it goes a bit too far. Hypex has missed a couple of sitters. He will lose the duel to the scout he never even saw coming. And Vexite quick to slide forward.
Oh, here's a mid-B. PR, he knows he has to do something about this. He can hear them running tunnels. He just doesn't want to blow it if they turn around. The CTs are starting to surround all the positions of this split. Towson.
Only the one, and ZTR picks up the kill towards mid. JKS, he's gonna best PR, and with PR empty-handed, it is all ZTR. A ticking time bomb in JKS's flank. We go OT2.
Let's go again, baby. Not enough to determine a winner here.
Felt like they had the idea in mind with that nade thrown down towards tunnels, but when the nade goes too far, it indicates FlyQuest just ahead of the timing. We see them slip Vexite through the mid doors, catching the kill in mid as well. And so it is GamerLegion 2 seconds off the timings. That's what lets FlyQuest in. And that's why we keep going on the map pick of FlyQuest to double OT.
Can't say anyone's been dominant enough to have a clear, better team at this moment, so that'll be determined now.
Hypex going back to Brokey. Do what you want when you want. But he doesn't find the kills he's hoping to catch. FlyQuest not looking to get caught off guard. Regali knows they know that he knows where they are.
I like FlyQuest doing a peel back this time because you get the best of both worlds. You get the long control as well as just general map control. And then you also have a better chance of avoiding the majority of players. The CTs haven't moved. Every single time this has happened for both teams, it's been a handshake agreement that it'll be the A site being hit. The rotation's starting to come back, but the T's will know there's probably a tunnels lurker, there's something. And there it is, the A site rotation, it's all wrong. FlyQuest may have done it. Let's see if they can get out of the tunnels.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
okay.
What the, before the smoke?
Before the smoke, double kill for Towson, all for free.
Oh, what a waste.
Vexite taking damage, still able to hold the line up in through the mid doors. And we've got this late lurk coming through from Regali, but with an op Hypex gets the better of him. FlyQuest were in a golden position. If only they waited for that smoke to go down. There's a world where Vexite can still clutch this, but huge ask of him. Great wallbang damage, and they swarm. Oh, what could have been.
That really blows for FlyQuest. After all of that,
you get the players off the site.
If they could have come out with a flash if they were going to go forward through that smoke anyways. Or they could have just waited for their own smoke at the very minimum. But that timing wouldn't have killed them, you know, after taking 40 seconds to get back to B.
Vexite sees that op changing positions, and look how quick he just cranks the dial towards the cat challenge. Rez on the other end, dumping nades, has them split up for the moment. But this was a very quick establishing move to get Regali on the angle, so now they're just gonna wait, take their sweet time, and see if somebody steps into that op scope.
Oh my goodness.
Still waiting. They stay beneath it, and Regali's going to eat damage for that. So that's just such a gut-wrenching feeling. You're waiting for this exact peak. They avoid the peak, and they hit you for 50 damage with the nade. I mean, pinpoint nade here for Rez.
Now they've got a Goose player, too. They're really ready for a cat exec more than anything else. Very hard to molly his position properly.
Rez able to still hang on. Good call on the molly. He's found Sanctuary. Looks like they're letting their guard down as PR is going to draw attention down. Double headshot from him. Vexite half-ass clears it, and JKS now at bat to get the better of Rez, but ZTR tethered over towards long, goes for the commitment, Inns tapping away. 3 kills deep, 30 health to
Come
go.
on.
It's an ace if he ends this.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Ah, the slide up from the CT spawn. Towson pushes it over the line, and GamerLegion on the brink of a flawless CT side.
Yeah, that's filthy. They've been good for 2 here on these CT sides, and in general, again, some of their better rounds in this spot. Would have been one of the clutches of his careers there for Inns. Beautiful try, but just not enough info. Too much working against him, and yeah, again, it's very hard to molly Goose out 100%. And when Vexite came in, it's honestly impressive he even thought to clear it at all, but his mind was not believing that there was someone there. So as soon as he did see him, turned around.
Looking for the one and looking to do it with 2 pistols in the mix. There's a world where ZTR gets overwhelmed, though, if Hypex misses an op shot. But that if not going to come through the way FlyQuest had hoped for, not to mention that nade down in lower tunnels. Over 100 damage with that nade, and then even more when they finally get vision of a CT. The CT sweep looking very real at the moment. So they'll group up 4 players strong into tunnels and just hope somehow they break down the doors on B. But with what health, with what nades?
They need a Rez-like shot right here.
Towson able to smoke them off. Oh, insta headshot as well.
Damn.
And he's got the trade from Rez right behind him, so Towson does his job, and there's just nothing left on Vexite to get any fight going. 3 rounds in a row for GamerLegion. No T-side success this time, FlyQuest. It is overtime 3 or a GamerLegion robbery on FlyQuest's pick.
Only having to put 1 up is just not too tall of an ask at the moment. GamerLegion finally have just sort of shown us their full strength on CT side for once. 3 straight. This one's going to be tough. Look at Towson go, 31 kills.
Yeah, awesome map. Seeing him surpass PR, who started off so well. And Rez just making sure that the 2 stars stay at the top of the charts. Trading when needed. CT is going to try to get active. Rez, though, perfect spot.
Oh, that's it.
Activates with a double kill. If it's not Inns with a huge heroic moment, then this one's done, but he drops bomb at his feet. 12 bullets left. No support is coming, and so this one goes the way of GamerLegion. Takes a couple overtimes, but they get there as we see Hypex start to piece together those easier shots and a star-studded Towson performance.
I mean, it was scruffy, but they got there in the end. I have to ask Dust, how did GamerLegion get this to 2 overtimes? Because they had match points so many times.
Yeah.
time to find out whether GamerLegion are going to get Hypex online. We need that op impact for a CT side that's set to begin with FlyQuest on the defense. So GamerLegion, can they break through their map pick and a chance to close out?
It's the best chance for FlyQuest to answer back to start on this side of the map for sure, but it could also expose their weaknesses if they're not careful. Let's see if they can hold that economy together. Get off to the right start.
Bomb left towards spawn for now, so GamerLegion just going to keep themselves tucked in outside of Monster. Rez and ZT are operating on their own, Fountain and Connector accordingly. And it looks like they're just going to give room for Rez to work. That P250 tap was deadly back on Dust2. Basically won a pistol on his own. But met by smoke over towards that B site. So that utility that FlyQuest came into the pistol with, starting to dwindle. However, Regali, it is the one tap onto Rez. Puts him down and goes 5v4 up for FlyQuest.
It's the only way to kill him. You just got to get him in one bullet, otherwise you're dead. He doesn't give you two. This one could be wide open.
Yes, sir. Heaven Smoke comes through, but there's nobody there. Flashbang into the site, gets Fnatic off his angle. He will just tuck in.
Oh, yeah.
And FlyQuest running down to try to save him. GamerLegion, yeah. I thought maybe they would try to dive that fight, but they are just taking up position inside of water. The site feels so claustrophobic suddenly. But PR, there it is.
Jesus.
Yeah, the moment they try to take a fight towards him, he double taps their heads off. 4v2 pistol so far, and he wants more. He is right back at it. Him and Towson were jostling for that top performing position back on Dust2. PR kicks off Overpass with a 4K in the pistol.
So clean, man. It's like no wasted space. Really good, confident play. And I mean, someone's got to trade him at the end of the day. Can't let PR do that to you. It looks like GamerLegion were going to stop the plant because they wanted to take CT control, make it a heaven play, and then plant for up there. And when they didn't get this first fight on Fnatic, they decided to just change up, a little careful about their flank, but then just hold their position in the back of water and see if the fights came to them. Well, when you got PR playing like this, of course, it's no problem.
Squeaky blown open, two pistols in it. Regali's scout all the way over towards long A is not going to find any fight at the start of this round. It's a challenge out through Con. Nice kill from Ince. PR is going to find himself in danger here, swarmed by 5-7s. That's an AK over in the hands of Fnatic now. Oh, dude, you don't win pistol just to lose to that. But that is the course that they are on now. A recovery mission, 3v4, and already FlyQuest remaining quick to the play. We get this reposition from JKS out through Connector. If you can just play your sights now in a man advantage with a picked up AK, all could be good. Did they over-rotate?
Yeah, going long. It's interesting because they did not get info on anyone crossing up here. They're just deciding who to play where, and Regali says, leave it to me. So he'll get early info on this side, but he's also got to be kind of careful, to be honest. One bad peek, and he gets his head ripped off. Oh.
One bad timing. They're going to get dangerously close before he knows it.
They haven't scaled the wall, but the smoke's starting to come out. Regali, is he going to have an opportunity, or no?
There was the chance. That was the one. And Rez is going to topple him. It is still damage for Rez to have to deal with. Frag grenade, that is key. Going to keep those health bars low, but Rez hands busy as the 5-7 of Vexite rattles off on Dumpster. Hypex is given a chance to lock into the corner, and another smoke, but JKS's kill. That was the low health Rez.
They have great spots. Just comes down to the fragging.
Can he hit both? JKS trying to set up that AK, and Fnatic is able to get it. Hypex caught his frag and didn't leave for Dumpster. Locks it in towards the corner. Hypex 3 kills deep already. 2 in this round to get GamerLegion's conversion over the line, but just barely.
Yeah, that was really close. Nice clutch in the end from Hypex. Looked like he was going to go try to play the time. Oh, this flash. This kill is actually really beautiful out of Inns. Didn't see a thing that entire time. It's a good try from FlyQuest. They might have lost because of unlucky timings, to be honest.
Already taking a look at this B site. PR looking to make up for the last round. But this is still a deadly buy from FlyQuest. These pistols in these positions could have bode well if not for the insta-kills coming out from Rez.
Yo.
And of all the pistols to get a frag, it's Regali's USP.
That was nasty. 2 headshots back to back.
Mac-10's on the loose.
Damn.
Get slammed. JKS is not taking prisoners at the moment. But nothing more he can really do about it. He will walk away from this one. GamerLegion's T side goes up 3-0 strong.
JKS has that deflation-proof loadout right there. Vanilla knife, no gloves.
Deflation-proof. You say no gloves?
Oh, are those Nox?
Those are Nox launders.
Oh,
Get with it, buddy.
true. I was just testing you.
Oh.
You don't know much about skins these days. Used to be that guy.
Disagree. I think I still know my stuff. But yeah, it was my personality for a little while. I've moved on to cooler things like board games, you know?
Battlefield lands.
That's true. Just hosting. Ooh, see ya, Regali.
Oh, what happened here?
Gun round, tries to take a peek down Monster, gets absolutely blasted, and Vexite's on that same victim
Dude,
list.
That is like that spray control from that distance. That was every bullet. No, Vexite was full HP.
Okay, you guys really thought you were going to take a fight to
they're
PR
just-
and get away with it? You really thought?
Wait a second.
You really thought? All too easy for Inns. Double kill outside of bathrooms, and JKS is here to tether as he comes back
that-
from connector.
Was that Mike Tyson?
Yeah, a little bit. I just really love pigeons.
That's a surprising turn of events, man. Now they had that crawl up across bathrooms, and when JKS didn't spot it, feels like the guard was down outside of bathrooms, but it definitely wasn't. Sweet 2K out of Inns. Is this
All right.
recoverable?
PR still alive.
Oh my god, it is.
Okay,
Wait a
Towson
second.
with his own
But
double kill.
they could- three
Nedic, they're
players
low.
here?
Nedic, they're both stomping. You know exactly what's happening, Nedic. But you still have given a chance over to Towson, who just decides to jump away from this fight. And now he's lost the plot. But he tries to run around. And as he doubles back, he's trying to get Nedic to come into this swing. Woo, Towson's going to fall victim to it, and Nedic gets the
Towson-
1v2.
Towson almost did something so genius there.
Almost.
He smoked his way out. And he didn't use it.
Nah, man. You played yourself.
He could have run by. That would have been a very hard call to know to go through that smoke or not if you're on the other side of it.
Woo. They're shooting.
Why do I move? He said.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look like he was moving that much.
Move.
I don't get it.
It's a Doja
Soulja
Cat,
Boy? Oh.
Doja Cat reference.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Come on, bro.
She made a song called Nintendo
Yeah.
back in the days.
Hell yeah. Because I'm smooth.
Yeah, that was her first big internet hit. I thought you were doing like a Soulja Boy.
No, that's
You.
Freya's thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Freya
Don't let
loves-
Freya near a karaoke machine.
Or do, but it's your funeral. JKS on the prowl with the flash to set him up. Very nicely set up and executed, and I was going to say escaped, but ZTR with the chase of all chases gets back around that corner and puts us 4v4 as Rez takes a ton of space over towards long. Regali, floating on the bomb site, opts to move forward.
It's that middle of the map control that really makes things complicated and draws out the pain for the CT side. Oh, that's such a good nade. Oh, Towson eats that.
They still try to pounce through it. Flashbang's good to deal with Nedic, but he regains vision in time, supported by the SMG. And we've got FlyQuest keeping the pressure up on GamerLegion at the moment. They're just sat here like NPCs. Woo! Regali double kill out through connector, and FlyQuest standing on a couple rounds already in this CT side. Getting active, Mohan.
Yeah, goodness. That was actually beautiful. The nade set, like they weren't totally prepared for a B attack happening at that moment, but it was the one thing they didn't have vision on was that short ramp. Perfect timing.
Now the money's gone in GamerLegion. The reality of playing Overpass. Got to be ready for those grueling T-sides. Full pack of players for Fnatic to feast on. And the pistols deal some damage, but Vexite and Fnatic, it's a full house real quick. That's the stanky look.
Place.
We're all tied up.
This is where you tell yourself, we got our 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So.
And you still get to swing for a little more. Guns back in hand for GamerLegion. Again, JKS going to try to get frisky on Fountain, but Hypex already hit him. That smoke goes down. He anticipates the same challenge that JKS has already gone for. You know, earlier today, Desk was talking about Overpass in this matchup and saying how it's hard to get good Overpass practice because everybody will just go for these kinds of Fountain aggressions, but then in reality, when it comes to officials, the A setups just hide on site. I got to give FlyQuest the credit. They are challenging Fountain appropriately, at least out of the gate. Don't mind me, says Rez. Ooh, almost pops Regali, but won't anticipate Ints being up that close. And it's going to elicit the utility down towards B, so incendiary towards short. You got GamerLegion stacked up inside that short side, trying to artillery barrage Vexite out of his bomb site. He'll sit pretty on half health as they wait these smokes out, 45 seconds to the clock. Nowhere for Fnatic to go. No smoke to get him back. Tries to make his move off of the teammate's flash, but T's not blind, and both defenders down empty-handed.
They know there were some flashes thrown from back there too.
Right, they're on high alert, ready for more. Hypex gets his kill, and Regali's position's been found out, as it's a health advantage for the GamerLegion camp. Regali continuing with a double kill here. And Hypex giving himself a smoke to work around. 1 kill deep, JKS pressed it, missed it. And with Regali on low health already, Hypex opts to go back around, but now he's just stuck inside the smoke.
Oh, he faked it.
Yep, and Regali's looking to buy it. Not quite sure where the hell Hypex has gotten off to. Short occupied, Regali down, Hypex clutch.
I love the play.
It gets too easy at this point, guys. Come on.
Too slick with it. Finding that timing on short, obviously, just in time to take advantage of that. But even not pushing back out, which, you know, Regali tried to read that. That was a risk, and he knew Regali was going to take his time. Oh, that's kind of huge for GamerLegion, man. They got those 2 entries in B. Those are just raw fights as well from the choke points.
Probably trying to get something moving. Ooh!
Oh, come on now. No way.
Too easy, he said. And with a headshot like that, I'm starting to believe him. PR doubles down, and the headshots are just streaming forward for GamerLegion now. They are going to absolutely jump on this B site. Int's trying to chuck a nade out, but what kind of defense is that going to net you? Nothing. It's a team kill from Towson just to try to help FlyQuest out a little.
Oh my goodness.
What was that entry from Hypex?
That's crazy. He crouched into that, and somehow it was a little It was a little too wide for Regali. I don't even think he was holding it that wide.
Yo, cue up that replay.
Yeah,
we got to
that was
see it.
Just filthy.
Regali slammed.
Probably had to be first bullet, too. Regali would have shot. Crazy.
Oh, JKS.
Wow. Did he get seen?
Dude, JKS is the victim of timing.
Did he get seen? No.
Or is he the victim?
Oh, my God.
He
is!
Oh, again. He's the victim of timing.
Is he? He is.
Dude, I don't know.
I think
Somebody die.
Hypex is just the king of timing. That's what we're seeing here. He's Kronos.
And he pulls the trigger. Man, can't help but feel like Regali was set up to succeed with that one.
That's something you would only see an opper get away with versus another opper, right?
Yeah, actually.
Picking that angle apart perfectly.
Cool to see him doing it with an AK. I wasn't really familiar with the Hypex rifle skills, but Towson, take a back seat, my friend. Hypex has got you covered. Rez is going to try to unravel this connector.
Jeez, this is
just versus pistols, but
yeah, it feels like signs to come, man. Kills are getting here. It's
GamerLegion
picked Overpass.
kind of letting themselves off the leash at the moment. And FlyQuest getting mauled like chew toys. 6-3 T-side lead. We got scared for a second. We said, ooh, we got our 3 guys. Because it felt like GamerLegion were going to get shut down by some solid CT rounds out of FlyQuest.
Yeah.
Little did we realize GamerLegion had plenty more to offer.
They're perfectly fine with those losses. Work is cut out for you today, FlyQuest. And there's no matchups here at Bucharest Masters that are so one-sided that it's just like you just got to take it on the chin. Almost every team can, on their best day, reasonably take a win. There's no like 10-1 odds games here, and I think that's also makes these opening matchups just I think a little more disheartening to lose because I think some people will tell themselves this is just our event or it's not. FlyQuest and GamerLegion come into this both with expectations on the floor. Just wanted to, but they know someone's going to win.
Yep.
And they want to know sort of, are they the anointed ones this week?
What's scary for FlyQuest is that the Huns sit ahead of them in terms of VRS ranking for the Asian region, and the Huns are here.
The Huns are coming.
Ready to keep gaining. Nipping at the heels of FlyQuest is Rare Adam, in fact. 16 points. VRS is what separates them. So every win is actually important for FlyQuest, whether that's match or event. And sure, the Budapest invites are solidified, but there will be teams that use this event and the major to get a head start on 2026. Merely months away, we go again. Counter-Strike don't stop. But it will forget about you if you start to lose your footing. And FlyQuest have lost footing this year.
No.
ZTR is going to unravel the bathroom setup. This 3 versus 5 is already starting to come together. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Regali. Good flash. He gives himself that to work with at least, but Hypex hot on his heels. And as he turns back in, he gets traded out. We're going to get this quick connector flank back around through bathrooms. Fnatic pressing his luck through the smoke. He'll go unspotted. Hypex thinking about bathrooms more so than the smoke push. And so it comes down to a res 1v2.
Wow.
Goes deep around through the dumpster. Vexite gets wind of this, but he's not going to stop Rez. Takes him down to 25 health. Fnatic tapping the bomb a second time.
Oh, he calls it out.
Rez ain't making that move, dude. Fnatic goes for the swing, and he survives on 11 health. Diffuse is coming through all the way.
Very scary moment.
All the way? Yeah, we're good. A couple seconds to spare. FlyQuest on the hunt to tie up the CT side. 2 rounds to go.
If I was Rez and every time I won a clutch, Oakland 2017 MVP. I'll tell my team.
Rez should just make
Especially on Overpass.
He just needs to put that MVP medal on a gold chain.
He might be the first guy to have like a map name colloquially referenced to him, like Reserpass.
Who says that?
That was a thing back then.
No, it was Olaf Pass.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, that's much older.
And then there's like Vinferno.
That's newer though.
I've never heard Rez Pass.
Reserpass.
Reserpass?
You weren't born yet.
That's possible.
2017, 18 years ago.
It's not fair because you can make claims like that and I have no authority to question you, Launders. You could be feeding me so many lies.
Yeah, except you were there.
Yeah, but I just wasn't paying attention. I was around. I was doing something.
Reserpass was real.
If you say so, Unc. That's what GamerLegion's players would say to you. PR trying to get out of danger. He's got Hypex on it. Ooh, see, there's that that's the wiggle, but this time it lands. Catching Fnatic on the approach. The fallback from Vexite's not fully fallen back. They're going to go for the monster push instead. It's coming through PR side. He wasn't entirely ready for that one, but a good reaction.
Oh, come on.
He gets Vexite as well.
Gotta feel bad for him for that, hey?
No. I'm just happy
Gotta
for
feel
PR.
bad, hey?
2 kills in, 13 frags on the half. Him and Hypex, 13 and 11 between the two of them.
You just can't lose focus with PR, man. He wasn't even totally ready.
JKS waiting for this kind of a move. We'll figure it out. PR steps forward into his death, and it's all good because GamerLegion about to sink their teeth deep into the A site. Regali, nothing but bank. Cuts off half the site at least, but he's going to be met by smoke. He tries to charge out, hoping the long player isn't here. And as he does get that kill honed in on Rez, Towson makes his move to trade. Guaranteed. JKS to the clutch.
This one might be necessary. 14 bullets in his AK and no utility, no kit.
Yeah, tough to get past this dumpster, but Towson on the dice box.
They're playing
ZTR
open.
separate 1v1s.
Oh.
Towson doesn't get the trade, and now he's going to know. JKS closing that gap. Time is of the essence, though. No kit for this clutch. And we're beyond that 10-second mark. Is there one nearby? Nah, he's just going to go for the op save instead. Nice shooting from JKS, but there's the key to the clutch he needed. And it is GamerLegion's 7th round secured.
Yeah, getting an op-ed, it helps, but the round would have been huge. Kit was so far away. It was on the push as well outside of Monster.
Ooh.
Damn. PR is just an animal, man.
Okay, that's why Towson was so ready to go. He saw Regali exiting bank. I don't know if he's mad or happy.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just
caffeinated. This whole team is very caffeinated. Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
See ya.
What?
Ints double 5-7 from connector into the M4 upgrade. All right.
Excuse me?
Yep. Sometimes he's got it like that. He'll hide on the wheelbarrow. As they go into the short push. They're looking for PR, but PR is looking for them. And he's got the edge over Fnatic. Ints, 3rd kill on the round. Bit of damage done. Oh, PR.
You asked for it.
Yep, you did. You invited him. You did it. You let him in. And now Vexite's going to back up into ZTR, who's got a 1v1 queued up versus Regali and a lot of distance between the Opper and ZTR. But he's thinking more so heaven. then the connector flank.
Okay.
Also,
I mean,
he's playing on a position where the bomb's not planted for him.
yes.
But he planted it.
Yes, he did plant it. Now
Okay.
he's making it seem like he's falling back to Monster. It comes down to Regali can smoke defuse, which will be an option.
He drops the smoke on bomb. That's the move for ZTR to get back close. He's got to walk the first few seconds. He's going to expose him, go around the side, and win it. ZTR 1v2. GamerLegion just can't stop winning.
That's really nice out of ZTR. It was just sort of
really nice.
He didn't even raw dog it. He threw in the nade, jumped over to the left. Like it really did all the. He was doing tricks.
Calculated. How about that PR wall bang? Inside of 3K that round, and FlyQuest still lost.
Yeah.
PR 15-8 T side. Hypex 12-6. Didn't see Hypex miss an op shot.
PR is like remember we talked about a Liege playing Nuke, and you could watch that demo and learn from it. You watch PR play. Good luck replicating that.
Yeah.
You
got to be him.
Go spray on a wall for the next 8 hours.
That's such a good Counter-Strike insult, actually. It's like, go kick rocks. Go spray a wall, buddy.
No, that's what you need to do if you want to get like PR. Spray is just unreal.
Go spray walls. Ints shot 2 bullets through that wall. That's more like 6, but... Damn, how close was this defuse? Because he didn't get off it. Give it credit. Calculated down to the last second. Dominant T-side for GamerLegion. And FlyQuest's hope of starting day 1 well, going up in smoke. You now have to break the doors down on the GamerLegion CT side. I think GamerLegion are looking at this event like they've got a lot to prove. Can't be bombing out of more events. Speaking of bombing, just straight up throwing themselves towards Rez. He'll get his 1. ZTR trying to fall back into the site, but Hypex just took a headshot for 99. And so FlyQuest could damn well win this pistol. Give themselves the best chance at making the comeback happen. Emerging from long, finding more targets down low.
Okay.
And A site suddenly belongs to FlyQuest. Towson, 1v4, nothing to lose, but Regali's had enough, and FlyQuest will give themselves a fighting chance at a T side.
Live another day. It's nicely done here for FlyQuest. It's nothing too complicated about it. Going long on the pistol. It's a classic. So every shot gets hit. Upgrades come through. Looks like there will be counter buy pressure here from GamerLegion. I mean, FlyQuest, no. They've got a mountain to climb here on T side. GamerLegion are going to try to win every single situation.
Not wasting much time here. FlyQuest taking over con control. But Rez is just going to lean back with the Deeg. And working on his own for A. No helping hands on the scene just yet, but ZTR starts to scramble upwards. That's ZTR, the kit carrier, the one and only here in round 14. Backside carrying the utility here for FlyQuest. Gonna send 3 players in front of him. Nades find a bit of damage. 5-7 finds a kill. And Hypex's Desert Eagle then gets his. Not to mention still 2 players in front of Hypex that could go unchecked. They're gonna swing. It's Rez with the Deagle headshot. Regali recovering. And he's going to get himself that second. Towson still yet to be seen on a late arrival up from the B site. They're worried about the connector flank.
I think it is the flank, but it's not.
Towson coming in from the other end. Pistols have done enough to try to set up this clutch. But the longer this goes on, the further FlyQuest get from the site.
He has a smoke, so he can draw him out if he wants to, but, I mean, winning this would be...
ZTR's kit's got to be down towards bathrooms.
Truck. It's actually going to be kind of awkward for long.
He's going to catch this. There's nowhere for Fnatic to hide. He's going to be locked into the duel, and he's taking a ton of damage. Towson down to 20 health. Puts a smoke on top of it.
Oh my goodness.
It was there for the taking, but Regali gets 3. Oof. And it's all in the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Ince, he knows how close they came to just losing the momentum of the pistol.
Yeah, that was very, very dangerous. Game would have been put in jeopardy. It was a good try on that force up though from GamerLegion. That's what I'm talking about with the pressure. They're going to have ideas on these very low buys. It's another one that absolutely could be a threat. FlyQuest have to hold their cards close for next round. Hopefully build up a bank here. Otherwise, they're going to be in troubled waters.
Gotta make up for the lost ground of the last round. JKS has already gotten locked in beneath Towson, so he should go unnoticed. Still feels like someone's about to take a deagle to the brain.
They're not poking this from Monster. There's no nades coming up here. And there's the player over top. Just, wow, Towson really spams that thing, eh?
Yeah, it's got a life of its own.
Yeah.
Mind of its own. 2 players out through Monster, looking to add a third. And Towson down, so 5-7 gonna get overwhelmed. 3 players coming at him all at the same time. And FlyQuest trying to make up for, as we said, the deaths in the last one. Majority alive here would bode real well for them, as this game's nearly tied, but it's the rifles of GamerLegion's CT half that come next.
Yeah, imagine if it was Olaf boosted up and he was just spamming a deagle.
That whole time.
It wouldn't have been as iconic, for sure.
15 rounds of French tears.
Where's it coming from?
Incroyable.
Oh!
Yeah?
2017, baby.
Oakland! Oakland! I'm telling you, take that MVP medal.
He loves this map.
Terrorists win.
Get it branded.
Did he reach it?
Yes, sir. Look at that. The fruits of his labor.
Yeah, it's 10K down. That's such an it's just going to be continuously expensive here.
That was the silver lining we were trying to set up for FlyQuest, and that just got rocked. Look at the money left here, bottom right corner. $1,000 to spare on Vexite. You've won 3 rounds in a row. But they've given themselves the best chance possible to make this comeback happen, so we'll see if they can continue to tear it up. 4th consecutive round win on the line for FlyQuest. Unlike FlyQuest, GamerLegion actually will keep themselves looking more timid in terms of early A setups. They're going to walk through a smoke to their death. Singular res with only the 1. Fast scramble out of the majority of GamerLegion, all starting to stomp back up towards A, but they'll find that it has not been taken. FlyQuest still taking time.
Yeah, which is actually fine. Got Regali kind of in an outpost. It's hard to clear this spot once you've lost bathroom, so fine to leave a T here for some time. Bomb's rocking back around. If he gets 1 kill... Oh, that's nasty. And to be honest now, they can even pause a little bit more and still go B if they'd like to. The CT is going to get really scared, but they haven't moved yet.
Damn, and Hypex is just going to lock in on the angle. Bomb's inbound. Easy first kill. Second player spotted, and bomb confirmed at that 35-second mark. JKS to challenge short. He gets killed by Towson. And now Fnatic is cut off entirely on his own. Dropped to 16 health. He'll find a chance to escape. Hypex, no wall bang, fast scramble. Up towards A, everybody's going. Regali trying to call that bomb in at 20 seconds. And PR worried that somebody's already pushed deep, but he's not this far.
HE.
Throws it out a bit too early before Fnatic's arrival. Bomb planted front sight for bathrooms. And you've got Regali on the right side of Bank, locked in on the long wall. Health advantage here for GamerLegion. Trade potential high with PR right behind the offer. Hypex missed shot. First player down. Regali standing in the open. Smoked off. Doesn't give a damn. Hits the headshot. Calls that bomb up and keeps FlyQuest's T-side rolling.
Just gotta thank Regali if you're FlyQuest right now. Gets the kill. Jumping back dice. Headshot with the AK as a lurker. And that's the only reason they have an out this round. Oh.
Wow.
Real nasty spot for him. And puts together a clutch. It looks like another missed shot for Hypex.
Hell of a time for Regali to piece together a 4K.
So crazy. Like, look at both these teams. They're struggling economically. But it might be worse for GamerLegion. This is just another opportunity for FlyQuest to get involved again. And the triple boost to see in through Playground.
Resur pass.
Yes, Resur pass. Resurrected.
But nobody in the playgrounds to die to this.
I mean, stacked on top of pawns right now. Just two players pistoling. There's not much incentive to move, but obviously the T's aren't coming there. Every round is winnable on Overpass. Be careful.
PR's MP9 on the fallback, only able to chew through 157 on Monster, dropped, and B-site belongs to FlyQuest suddenly. Hypex can't get it in position fast enough. Ladies and gentlemen, FlyQuest have a lead. 9-8 T-side lead. Now 5 rounds unanswered since GamerLegion have swapped over to the defense. Uh-oh.
Thing is, it's only been one rifle round, right?
Yep.
At least this time, FlyQuest actually makes some money. 4 still alive here. CT's not in a position to hunt them down. And 1 extra death, but still majority up. That'll spare the bank accounts a little bit. Finally, they want to see around with all Galils.
Unexpected turn of events. But guns once more for GamerLegion. Bomb left back. And it's a 3-player start met by nades. Good util damage as ZTR's struggles will continue as far as FlyQuest are concerned. Trying to Molotov a corner that they already had possession of. Looking to play tricky games. Nobody on FlyQuest falls for it as they sit outside Monster, 3 strong. Towson eats it, doesn't shoot. ZTR, they have to disassemble that boost. Oof, but their own flashes work well for Towson to get into a duel. Ints right there on the cusp of the corner, loses out. Man advantage GamerLegion in the second gun round of their CT side.
On Hypex, he's actually got a blind spot now on the left side. If they walk in from Divider, he could turn around and actually hard clear this, but no, he's just going to leave an enormous gap and timing.
No way.
They don't even think he's here, though.
He loses his player on...
What? Oh, that's just a really bad mistake by Hypex, to be honest. Like, sometimes you leave a gap, but not that big, not for that long.
And the moment they get that kill on Rez as well, you see the turnaround because they can see that Rez believes something's been covered.
Yeah.
They don't give Hypex even a half-second extra to react to that. So, critical error. And just like that, FlyQuest double digits. 2 gun rounds played for GamerLegion's CT side, 2 gun rounds lost.
So we talked about Hypex on Overpass, and, well, this is the map where you farm stats if you're an opper, but only if you're good. It should be, again, not hard flicks or anything that you need. So it's really not about that. It's all the massive advantages you have sitting on angles and the amount of fallback positions that you have. It's kind of a real good test for Hypex, I think, because like he's playing well, but honestly, most of his kills that have been good so far this game have been rifles. We saw back on Dust2, definitely some critical misses here. Definitely positionally not aware of everything. He'll have more chances to make up for it, but they're certainly going to need him, it looks like, to close this game out.
Is starting to be freed up for a bit more aggressive of an A start. Sits on party as they get that first kill. PR catching Vexite. Rez, though, burned forward by this utility of the T's, and a missed shot from Hypex.
Those ones, man.
That's what could have kept them in man advantage. That's what could have slowed FlyQuest's attack down, but they keep this blistering pace moving forward as Hypex is going to try to drop his nades. Netic's frag grenade finds him, banked off the backboard. Regali in from long. PR double kill. That is 3 frags to his name. It is him and him alone here in the 19th round.
It's an interesting spot. The utility, the bomb where it is. 1 minute left to go on the clock. They can't sit on it. So you have to make a decision. Do you pretend like you have it? Do you work on a big flank? Or do you just double up and look for a timing to fight? It looks like to go for the latter option.
Tries to cross over.
Oh my goodness, I swear he was spotted. No,
You think they saw
him? I think he got spotted and didn't see them, I think.
Yeah, JKS seems really locked in suddenly.
Now they're going to start checking their flanks. He's going in to check the stairs timing if they want to try to fall back, right? They don't know that Towson's down here. Very confused are FlyQuest, actually.
But they saw something. I mean, if they consider the timing already, you'd think they could
They don't
consider
believe he was
it again.
rapping.
JKS starts to stomp, and now all of a sudden he's down. Bomb thrown out to the open. PR doing everything himself. That's the ace. From the boost outside of the B site to the rotation in with the double to the flank that felt like JKS considered, or they thought that he'd stay locked in long and never wrap the bathrooms.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great ace right there from PR. Saves the day, makes up for Hypex's missed shots from the A site, as he does. Just what he puts up 2Ks in one spot constantly. Spray downs, whatever gun you want, either side, doesn't matter. I need to know if he was spotted going long because they were so sure about it, it looked like. But it didn't seem to occur to them if someone pushed long, they could have flanked. Because even if that guy didn't see him, they'd go to check stairs and go down to B if they're going that way. But
also odd that there was clearly concern about the flank when he had just pushed long, but then they kind of wrote it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, doesn't matter to GamerLegion to finally break this streak of 6 rounds.
Yes, sir. 6 straight for FlyQuest, answered only by an ace. Can they replicate it? Share the burden of consecutive CT round wins. There's that ZTR wallbang.
It's going to be more, too. Oof.
JKS trying to get off the angle as the two connector players clear out control for FlyQuest, and no contest thrown at them from Party. No challenge out here towards Long A. They will certainly be afforded a chance to inch closer towards this A site, but in those moments, GamerLegion now get 3 players strong and Hypex op included.
Oh.
What is happening? We're feeling scrambled. They want to boost the M4 instead.
I feel like they might send him in the other direction now when they really wanted it to be the A site, but see if they take their time and come back.
We drop to 35 seconds.
They're going to go B now, so this boost will be null. They'll throw this one smoke to just help them stay there for a little longer, but
PR's Incendiary goes down at 30 seconds. It's going to give still time for FlyQuest to commit into this B site unscathed.
Whoa,
Rez gets popped outside of the bathrooms. That's going to keep the A defenders committed, but you've got PR here. He eats the flash, tries to step into it. JKS doesn't want to let his guard down. Towson reveals himself. 2 kills and the third. Bomb dropped in the process. It's an ace around to go and a ZTR rotation to close. GamerLegion get consecutive round wins.
Yeah, they got threats everywhere. That spray down from Towson, just like he was back on Dust2, putting in these multis.
Trying to thrive in PR's shadow isn't easy, but Towson attempts to do it.
He was casting the shadow on Dust2 as well. Crazy.
And that bottoms out the economy. That one rocks FlyQuest. Gonna need to reset. They got time to spare. Lick your wounds and think about it.
PR and Towson on the same site. Can understand why they're trying to avoid that every time.
Smoke's gonna let the pistols through. Ooh. Rez controls it well enough. And Glocks get torn apart. Easy pickup for Hypex. Easy lead for GamerLegion now. 3 in a row. Ace, 3K, and just Glocks to deal with. GamerLegion back to where they spent the majority of this map, in the lead. 2 away from a victory in their opening match. Ooh, run boost through the fire. Okay, PR. Bloodlust. No surprise there to FlyQuest that the aggression was coming their way. Would have heard it all the while. And the wallbangs of ZTR just slightly off the mark this time. Trying to flash for top connector, and
beautiful.
It works.
Absolutely beautiful. Really unfortunate for Fnatic, but
Rez looking to get out of here as ZTR tethers. Oh, back exposed. The lineup and the trades are good.
they're everywhere.
All the time. Where there's one, there's more when it comes to GamerLegion. Although Rez and this timing has offered connector back over to Regali. Bomb on his back. What's his move? He could blindside Rez if he catches good timing.
And narrowly avoided. I mean, my goodness. 1 second away, walked out of there like he never existed.
And he heard that drop back sight.
It's so late. It's interesting that I guess they feel they've cleared it, but
They're just going to play retake B. He heard the drop into the mud, so for sure he clears this part. He's going to think maybe somebody's still ramp. Jump spot, didn't see him. Oh, or did he? Towson feeling ready. Majority alive.
Thank you.
And GamerLegion take to their 12th. Hypex looking ready to get out of here, but one more still to go.
Yeah.
There was a chance here for FlyQuest, but
It's crazy to talk about GamerLegion in the context of firepower, but it feels like that's actually what's got them through the CT side.
Sure.
Not so much the tactics or the strategy.
it was a 6-round run from FlyQuest's attack, met by 4 rounds in a row now without even a bomb plant. So how quickly things have changed. Took an ace from PR to get this momentum established. They haven't let go of it ever since. Int's trying to set up the flashbangs. Looking to just pelt this bomb site with nades, and Int's nothing really behind it. This is a bathrooms to A hit, bomb included. 2 players already in position for GamerLegion as Hypex spots bodies. Rez actually gets popped. And so he's just gonna lean back into the bank. Hits Regali on the fadeaway. Sees the second, jump up onto Optimus. That's bomb confirmed. Int activates well. Down towards B. A double with just the Tech 9. And that's going to force CTR to go clear it. FlyQuest may have just found a little bit of life late here on Overpass.
1 HP ends, crouch, Tech 9,
No way.
Shot to the head. And it draws the CTs away. I mean, they're looking for a way out anyways, but I mean, maybe Inns can get another.
Comes back at it now with the picked up AK, and it's a wallbang 5-7 headshot.
Okay.
All right.
Medicine.
That timing on the contact bathrooms clearly catching Rez off guard. We don't see exactly how exposed he is, but the jump spot of Hypex a second too late. There's no warning system in place for Rez.
Yeah, that's kind of been the problem a couple of times now. Rez has died because of Hypex, and that's, you know, he's new with Rez here. Getting synced up will take some time, but FlyQuest have to think it's 1 round before them. They can make this into overtime. Might be a little bit salty about the same result happening on Dust2, not closing there. But this would be the more impressive map to win anyways. GamerLegion play way harder opponents.
And it's been an uphill battle for FlyQuest out of the gate. Guns in abundance for round 24. Couple rounds you've caught that A setup sleeping, and this time Rez extends. Nobody holding this just yet. Vexite looking to add himself to the playground players. Oh, this is a huge moment for Rez. He's in between the packs.
See if he pushes through further. Called out off the corner of the fading smoke, and it's just that sort of quiet clear here that FlyQuest try to implore.
Well, it's also when you come down those stairs, your legs come out exposed first. It's not a normal smoke push when you've got to go down those 3 steps. So for sure, from JKS's perspective, it's Rez's feet on arrival.
See how active the CTs can be from this point on. We've got 1 in top bathrooms. The thing that they try to avoid going into Towson and PR, essentially. And PR is up towards A. And very interesting setup. What even happens here for Towson?
Yeesh, I mean, you feel like at best gets 1 sprayed down in response, but ZTR behind him. Both looking at the wall, dodging flashes. They just mow down 3. Towson gets a double to the USP, more damage done. Dinks Vexite low. Missed op shot from Hypex. The nade could finish misses. 1, but it bounces off of the back wall. 5-7 out. He pushes the smoke as they both go beyond. It's
Come on.
Fnatic to get wrecked, and Vexite, the one that's low, falls victim. Again, we go the distance, but this time no OT needed. GamerLegion barely get that CT side going. It took the ace from PR to start it off, but Hypex the one to end it.
I mean, I said this after Dust2